Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Dream of Crafts. My name is Deanna, and today I'm coming to you with my newest Set Morning Makes. Set Morning Makes is a open collab put on by Jillian Norwood of Jillian Norwood Designs on YouTube. If you use the hashtag Set Morning Makes, you can join in with what you have been creating. Doesn't matter what your favorite thing to do is in crafting or creating, and you can just join on in. Go ahead and throw up a video of what you like to do. If you're not interested in doing a video and you just want to watch some of the videos that others have created, there is so many unique and wonderful people out there that are designing and creating and sharing. And all you have to do is use that hashtag SetMorningMakes, and you can go in and view all the wonderful things that are available. I will go ahead and leave a link down in the description box for Jillian's YouTube channel. Please go over and show her some love and give her some likes and check out what she's been up to. She's a wonderful designer. So I was busy creating these. The O I make on my Sunday morning craft and chat. So I will leave a link in the description box below for that if you want to go actually see me tinkering with it and putting it together. But I will tell you how I created this today for Set Morning Makes. So the base is wood and it had canvas on it. So these were from the art department at Hobby Lobby. Now I picked them up several years ago for about 97 cents on clearance, 97 cents each. This one here was actually a cue. I used my scroll saw and I actually cut off the piece of the cue, and because I didn't need a cue, I needed to know. And I almost donated both of them when they were blank to one of our local church stores here. And I thought, you know what? You bought them to do something with them. Just do something with them. So I just started pulling things out, and I thought, I know I want to use flowers and stuff. So I just started pulling out some of my flowers and just got right at it. So the bases were painted with pink, and it was Americana's Poodle Skirt Pink, and it is number DA267. Beautiful color. I also pulled a bunch of my own handmade flowers and some of pre-made flowers. So I've got a mix here of both. Some of these are handmade and some of them are pre-made. Some might have been Hobby Lobby brand. They might have been just a variety of brands. I like several different brands that I buy. Prima Marketing, I love their flowers, so I have a bunch of different ones in here. And like these ones were mine that I created out of some Graphic 45 papers. These were mine. You know, I just keep them in a tub, and when I make something, I'll do up a bunch. If I'm going to create something that has a lot of flowers on it, I just do up a bunch of flowers and I use what I need, and then I throw the rest in this little bin here. And when I'm working on a project, if I don't feel like creating flowers, I go through that and use those up. I've been trying to use up the pre-made flowers that I purchased just because I want to go to making just more of my own and using that. So I'm using my own materials and hopefully trying to resist purchasing a lot of new pre-made flowers. It's hard. They're beautiful. So I've used this paper here for both of them. And this was a Attic Charm, Attic Key paper, and it is from 2016. It was put out by Bloom Fern Studios, and I used this side. So the X I was able to get out of one piece, and then the O I had to cut up one in a partial piece to get this. But you cannot tell. I mean, if I hold this up, you really can't tell where it ended and started. And it's just pretty. And I'll give you a measurement on these. So the X is just a little bit taller than the Y, but they were really close. So they were like 15 Actually, without the pom-pom trim, is like 14 3/4 high, and then this one was like 14 and a half. So almost 14 3/4. Quite long, and the light width. 10 on that one, and almost 10 on that one. So I used the pink little pom-pom trim. This I purchased on Etsy. Just type in pom-pom trim and pull that up. I also, on both of them, have some of these little pearl, scrolly pearl things that I had in my stash for years and years. I used part of it on here and part of it on there. And the actual birds are from K & Company, and this was, I don't know if it says on there which one it was. Just says die cuts, but it was all of these little designs here. And I didn't realize I had another full pack. I thought I just had the pack, because otherwise I probably would have used maybe that bigger bird, but that's okay. The bigger bird is in another display in my craft room. So it was this one, and I am not seeing a actual item number. So I don't see much K & Company craft things out much more, but maybe it's the stores I shop at. So yeah, so I just started gluing on some different ones. Pom-pom goes all the way around it all. Put the little birds on. I use some of the 3D leaves in there. I've got a little bit of white fabric in there, like white burlap. I don't know if you can see it peeking out here and there. These were part of a pre-made flower thing that I used. These little curly cues were made using just twine. I soaked it in glue, wrapped it around a pencil, let it dry, and then had these cute little stiff curly cues. And then I put some Spanish moss in here to act as a nest. And then these little eggs were just from, at Easter time when they have all the different eggs out, I just buy them and I keep them in my stash for crafting because they're harder to find out of season. So, and it's cheaper at Easter time. So they were a different color blue, and I did end up painting them with just some teal that I had and added some more dots. So that is basically it. I am just in love with this, and this is going to hang on the wall right behind where I stand to do most of my crafting. So I hope you give something like this a try. There's a couple little bows in here too. I'm just trying to see what else I did, but it's mainly just using the pre-made flowers, my own flowers, and just adding them to create a very feminine piece for my craft room. This little saying here was cut apart from my stash. That one was in my stash. So I hope you all are having a wonderful weekend. I hope you enjoy your crafting and creating. And until the next time, I wish you and your family many blessings. Love you all. Bye-bye.